Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of All Things Sassy's Balloon Decor and More Balloons 101. Today what I'd like to do is go over branding, which is part 2 of the 2-part video. 1 was pricing, 2 was branding. Now, when it comes to branding, I just want to give you my personal experience and how I've set my goals for myself to become as successful as I think I can be, should be, and will be. Okay, so I'm going to start with first marketing. Marketing and branding go hand in hand. I'm going to start with marketing because the first thing you see when you see my videos is you see me, but you also see my logo, right? That's part of marketing. That's also part of branding. When I wear my shirts out in the public, I'm potentially meeting or making myself known to new customers, new business opportunities. Who knows who's out there and is looking for services that you are representing, right? When I go pick up my kids from school, when I go grocery shopping, any errand that I run, I'll throw on an All Things Sassy's t-shirt, I'll throw on a sweater, whatever it is I need to wear for the day, because of course I have to put on clothes, I throw it on. And guess what I'm doing? I'm getting free promotion. I'm promoting myself. I'm branding myself without even making an effort to do it. Because these are items that are mandatory to step out the house. So free promotion, right? Now, a year ago when I decided to start my business, I then purchased a domain with my business name, All Things Sassy's. Now you might think like, why the name All Things Sassy? I chose that name because for my business name, for my domain, I wanted it to be an umbrella for the services that I can provide. Because I can provide many different services for your event, I didn't want it to be events. I didn't want it to be balloons. I wanted it to be all things sassy, so when I say sassy events or sassy balloons, it all makes sense. Now, I chose sassy because I've always been known to have a sassy personality. I've always been very sassy with my mouth, you know, and the words that I use. So sassy is it's a personal aspect of the business name for myself. Now, I also chose Sassy because my name is Cassie. So when I represent myself, when I go out and I say, hi, I'm Cassie with All Things Sassy, it rings a bell. It sounds good. It flows good. It sounds, you know, it sounds interesting. So now it makes you think like, what is All Things Sassy? So now I'm like, oh, go ahead and visit my website, www.allthingssassy. Then there I'll have the different products that I offer, the different products that I sell, the different services that I offer. There's a list of everything. There's a photo gallery of the products that I can make, and capable of making. So I am branding myself. I am now creating traffic to my website, which is gold, right? Now, if you hear this name and you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook, you may see me go down your feed. You may see a feature, you may see a sponsorship that I purchased on Instagram or Facebook, and you're going to recognize, oh, All Things Sassy. Let me click on that and see what's new. Now, when it comes to branding, you want to make sure that you brand yourself to whatever you feel your brand is worth. Now, let's just give an example. Let's say you quit your corporate job to start with your balloon business. Now you're becoming an entrepreneur, right? So let's say you made $20 an hour at your corporate job, but as an entrepreneur, you feel that you're worth more than that. You felt worth more than that for that corporate, but you couldn't determine that. You had to take whatever it was giving you. However, as an entrepreneur, you set your own worth. Let's just give an example. If at your corporate job you were working $20 an hour, as an entrepreneur, you want to be worth maybe $30, $40, $50 an hour, right? That's up to you. That is you branding yourself. That is you putting a dollar value on your brand. That is all up to you. Now I'm talking about you. Don't you let nobody ever come in and say, oh, your prices are too high. Oh, your brand is too high. Like, if they can't afford you, guess what? They can't afford you. Do you think they could go into the Gucci store and say, oh my God, Gucci, your stuff is too expensive? Guess what they do? They walk in, see the price, can't afford it, they walk out. And that's okay. Not everything is for everybody, and never feel bad about that. People that can afford you, people that want to pay you what you're worth, they're going to do that. Don't ever think that they won't. They will. I always tell my customers when people call around for pricing, don't come to me looking for your best price. I may not give you your best price, but guess what I will give you? I'll give you the best quality. I'll give you the best customer experience. I'll give you the best of what I can offer you. And that's what I give. So if you're shopping for that, by all means, I'm your girl. If you are shopping for the best price, I know for a fact I'm not it. And that's okay with me. I used to be like, oh man, I'm turning away so much. And I've come to terms of that's okay. Because guess what? I am creating a brand. I'm not in a balloon business just to be doing balloons. My goal is to be in a balloon business for longevity and to profit. If you look at my step 1 video about pricing, guess what? As a business owner, the whole purpose is to profit, 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 profit. You're not in the entrepreneurship life to be in a negative, to break even. The whole goal is to profit. So whatever means it takes for you to profit with your business, then you go ahead and do that. Now, when you're branding yourself and you're setting a worth, always understand that when you set your worth, people will pay you your worth. They will say, if you're willing to invest this much into yourself, why can't I invest? Now, as an example, this pump here, Qualitex. This pump here, Qualitex. The balloons that I use 80% of the time, maybe even 85% of the time, is Qualitex. Why have I chosen Qualitex? Qualitex is the #1 professional balloon quality that they can have, professional grade. It is 100% latex. They are the only company that right now have the agate balloons, which is the marble design. They are the ones to a lot of times come out with these new designs first, and then of course other brands follow, and that's just the nature of the business. However, when you use cheaper balloons, it shows in your design. You ever see a balloon design and it's like all the balloons are see-through? That's because those are cheap balloons. I have always, even when I wasn't a balloonist, I've always hated that look. Qualitex are solid colors. They are not see-through unless you get their sapphire colors. Like, they do have balloons that are purposely see-through, but for the most part, they're full color. They're solid colors. I absolutely love it. Now, how can I say? I've been asked, let me go back. I've been asked at the beginning of my business, can I bring you the balloons for you to use? Can you buy cheaper balloons so that the design is a little cheaper? And my response to that, even at the very beginning, was I absolutely cannot. Okay? Because I knew at the very beginning that I was branding myself. If I started to lessen the value of the products that I use, the grade of product that I use, I am now devaluing my brand, what I am worth. I am devaluing what I am worth, and I'm unwilling to do that. Now, I say that to say, don't let nobody come in and make you feel any less confident than you were when you started about your pricing. Don't let anybody come in and shake up your confidence. You are the only person, you are the only determining factor for your brand. You are the only one that can say, I am worth this. Nobody else can come in and do that to you. So it's okay to turn work away. It's okay. That's going to come back. It's okay to do a giveaway. The goal in business is to profit, right? Now, with a giveaway, you may not profit monetary-wise, but you'll profit because you're getting recognition from people that may not have known who you were. You're getting followers, you're gaining followers, you're gaining a potential client. Like, that's still a profit. Profit is not always just a monetary value. Profit is sometimes just getting new followers, potential clients, expanding your brand name. Branding, again, it's branding. Everything is about branding. Branding is extremely important. So keep that one of your focus. 1, pricing. 2, branding. Pricing, I say, so that you're never, the goal is not to be negative. The goal is not to break even. The goal is always to profit. Run your business always knowing profit is the goal. Now, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to comment below. Subscribe. I'll have further details or some fun balloon ideas coming up shortly.